Dr. Saulos Chilima was a good man, a devoted father and husband, a patriotic citizen who served his country with distinction, and a formidable vice president.
Malawian President Lazarus Chakwera has broken the news to the world following the passing of his vice president, Dr. Saulos Chilima, and other top officials who were on board Malawi Defense Force number MAF 203. Chakwera says the nation is heartbroken following the tragedy.
I consider it one of the greatest honors of my life to have had him as my deputy and counselor for the past 4 years. And his passing is a terrible loss to his wife Mary, his family, his friends, his colleagues in the cabinet, and to all of us as a nation that found his leadership and courage a source of inspiration. And I know that even the others who were on that flight were men and women of honor.
Malawian authorities have also rejected reports that they were not proactive when the plane disappeared from the radar.
I want to thank Commander Piri and his MDF team for working through the night under difficult weather conditions to find the remains of our loved ones. The MDF is already in the process of bringing the remains to the capital. And later today, my office will announce the arrangement that has been made for laying our beloved Vice President and the others to rest.
We also spoke to the National Air Traffic and Navigation Services to explain what happens when the aircraft encounters difficulties while flying.
When a plane disappears from the radar, it immediately raises concerns and prompts a response from air traffic control. The first step taken is to determine the last known position of the aircraft before it vanished from the radar screens. Air traffic controllers will attempt to regain contact with the pilots by raising them on frequency, on the emergency frequency, or using other aircraft in the vicinity of the aircraft to try to establish contact. If unsuccessful, they will then inform the Aeronautical Rescue Coordination Center, who will try sending out distress signals and attempt to establish communications to other means, such as contacting the operator. The ARCC will try to obtain all relevant information on the flight, check with the departure as well as with the destination aerodromes and any other airfields along the route.
The incident in Malawi occurred as the country gears up for the 2025 elections. Meanwhile, the world is still in shock following the passing of the Iranian President Saeed Ibrahim Raisi, who also died in a horrific helicopter crash last month. Khumalo, SABC News, Johannesburg.